Good afternoon, everyone. Virgo here. Okay, so I received this comment that I think is very important to get out to everyone, from my subscribers to the followers of Sharon Tracy Gale Bay, everybody in the consulate, and those that are representing the Moorish Science Temple of America. Firstly, before I read this, let me say that I have continued throughout my videos to make sure that there's a differentiation between those Moors that are part of the Moorish Science Temple of America, who are considered the pure Moors, versus those that are part of the consulate and other factions of the Moorish movement that technically are not actual pure Moors. They're actually con artists. So I have continued to make that statement for quite a while now. But I'm going to go ahead and read this because I do think that Divine's message is important, and we'll, move on from there. The statement is, the real Moors, who are American citizens, members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, followers of Noble Drew Ali, wish that people, such as yourself, understand that this crazy nut of a woman is not even in the Moorish community. She's not a member of the Moorish Divine and National Movement. We have our own laws, much like the Amish, the Mennonite, and the Hutterite, the Jews, etc. And she is not one of us. None of these processes and procedures come from our cultural practices, laws, or beliefs. This lady is not a Moor, but a moron. This legal theorem comes from the Sovset Freeman on the Land, Posse Comitatus. Not going to say that word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I do not want to end up getting this removed from YouTube. Patriot movements, scammers are running around mixing our beliefs with the redemption manual of the sovereignty patriot beliefs and are profiting off of disenfranchised, emotionally distraught individuals who suffered racism and historical lies at the hands of European Christian colonists. Now, please understand, over and over again, this is exactly what I have said, but regardless, I understand the reason why this person feels that they need to make this announcement. I have to say that this sounds a little accusatory when you can actually see from my videos that I've made a differentiation this whole time, but that's okay. I understand being upset. The frustration is understandable, but highly erroneous in not only its legal procedures, but its misuse of our people's, the Moorish Americans, name, our face, and our cause and movement established by Noble Drew Ali to solve the Negro problem. We've tried to reach out to her out of our purity and love, but her and her followers seem to be stuck in their ways and brainwashed into the teachings of the Sovset movement. Shaking my head, we don't know if she's being used as a CIA/FBI COINTEL operative to assassinate the character, name, and face of the Moorish people, or if she's just plain stupid. But she's not a member of our nation, and we don't recognize none of her formalities. We wish no harm on any human being, but we do ask that whoever her family members are, may they please have her seriously committed involuntarily to seek immediate emergency psychological help. Again, we understand her frustrations about history and the way the country is being ran, but if you're not a registered voter, how can you be mad at politics that you have no desire to participate in as an American citizen? Some of our Native Americans simply because we did travel over here before Columbus, but my God, lady, who are you and where did you come from, and how come you don't listen to the people you claim to be a part of? We, the officers of the Moorish Science Temple of America, will not tolerate foolishness being pushed in the name of our people, nor are you a member of the corporate body politic established by Drew Ali to protect and represent our people and interests. Bro Devon L., a true Moor and faithful card-carrying, dues-paying member of the MSTA, a father, a son, registered voter, and a faithful member of American society. Okay, so Divine L., I would like to say directly to you that I'm not sure exactly what you've heard about this channel, but what this channel does is debunk scams. We largely debunk scams of the movements that you specifically point to in this particular comment. The reason why Sharon Tracy Gale Bay is on our radar and the consulate is on our radar to begin with are because of the scams, the financial erroneous paperwork, the fake liens that are being filed, and the damage that are being done largely to people who do not understand things like how these specific pieces of paperwork in the UCC actually work and what they really are. So in reality, we are working towards the same thing. Whether or not we subscribe to the same spiritual belief, religion, or movements really doesn't matter in this case, because we need to be working together with regards to stopping the online scams and the selling her own group of individuals into slavery, because people that do these type of processes are going to find themselves with prison sentences. And that is what this channel and obviously you are trying to avoid. So we really need to be working together on this. I want to thank you for your comment, and I want to make sure that everybody is aware. Once again, for months now, I've been saying there's a difference in factions of the Moorish movement. And the Moorish Science Temple of America are the actual Moors, those that actually attend the temples, those that actually review those teachings, versus the consulate individuals who believe for some reason or another that they're going to enslave everybody that is European or looks European, whether they are or not, and many other races too, apparently, and are pushing these false narratives. So again, thank you for your comment, Divine L, and everybody, please make sure that you forward this video to anybody that you know that may be mistaking these two groups, because I don't want that misunderstanding. As far as I'm concerned, freedom of religion reigns in this country still, and hopefully always will. And by actually running these scams, we're losing more rights, not gaining them. Everybody have a great day.